Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from Design Sense Software Technologies, the Brixis India distributor. In this CAD Power video, we will show you how to create a schedule of quantities of linear cut pieces. Now if you go to CAD Power, under the BOM BOQ tools, we have a section called Panels, Layout and Sizing. In this, we have introduced a new item called Cut a Linear Item into Pieces. Now what this means is that if you have a large piece of let's say a reinforcement rod or a wire or a cable, and you want to cut it into smaller pieces in such a way that it must fit into a desired place where only pieces of a certain length are allowed, you can use this tool to perform that kind of optimization. So the first question it's asking you is precision for length values, so let's give it as 2, which is the length precision. And then the next question is enter or pick uncut length of the linear material. So in this question we need to specify either the total length of the cable or wire we have, or the total length that we need to cover. So the program works in two ways. So either you know the length to be covered and you know what are the sizes of the standard pieces available to cover that length, or you have an existing wire which is predefined and of a certain length, and you need to cut it into smaller pieces and create a schedule out of it. So the program can be used for any of these two situations. So enter the uncut length. So the default is 15 in this case, so I accept it. The next question is enter allowed or available cut length, comma separated. So here you can see already I have entered values earlier 5, 2, 0.75 and 0.25. This means that out of the 15 lengths that I have specified here, I can fill it up only with sizes of 5, 2, 0.75 or 0.25. So it has to be entered separated by commas. For example, I can enter it this way: 0.25, 0.5, 2 and 5. So you need to follow this syntax exactly. So once you enter the values, the command will sort it out from high to low and print it for your confirmation. So you can see that allowed cut lengths are 5, 2, 0.5 and 0.25. The next question is enter gap distance or wastage allowance between the two pieces. So let us say you have a wire, and when you cut it, your knife or saw is going to create a small wastage of length, then that wastage you need to specify here. So the default in this case is already 0.01, which I have entered earlier. You can change it to any value including 0. So 0 means absolutely no wastage, which is also possible in certain materials. So let us put it as 0.01. So that is all you need to specify as far as material specifications are concerned. Next, you need to specify how the table of schedule is going to be drawn. So enter column spacing 1.5, that's fine. Title text height is 0.08, data text height is 0.04, and then pick start point of table. So you can see that it has created a cut piece. So let us examine the output and see how it looks. So in this table, the first column is length of cut piece, and you can see 5, 2, 0.5, 0.25 is what we have specified as available sizes. So you can see in the type it is mentioned as standard cut, which means it's the available cut. And you can also see the quantities. So 5 is 2, 2 is 2, 0.5 and 0.25 are 1 each. So whatever balance remains at the end, that is 0.2, and that is the custom cut. So in this column you can also see the total quantity, which is 7, and here you can see certain key characteristics. Number of cuts is 6, total wastage or cuts is 0.06. So because you know we have specified 0.01 as the width of each cut, and the full uncut length is 15, that is where we started from. So this table gives you a schedule which is like a quantity table, and the same is depicted here graphically also. So 5 is drawn as a line whose length is 5 and the quantity is 2. 2 is drawn as a line whose length is 2 and quantity is 2. Similarly, 0.5 and 0.25. So this is the first version of the command. In the next version, we are going to export this to Excel using CSV files, and that would complete the entire workflow of creating a cut section schedule and exporting it to Excel. Thank you for watching this video, and let me know if you have any questions.